Oh, hello everyone!
Hello, everybody.
Oh, it's been a while. It's been
I know
so
it's
long.
been a while. How amazing it is that we are able to do Eurovision, like Eurovision related stuff already. It's August,
I know.
July.
I mean, and we're gonna
Ridiculous.
have quite the year ahead of us, honestly. Like it's gonna
I
be
no, this is the year that we've been waiting for. I mean,
I know. I
it
know.
almost feels like it's come to this point where we've been waiting this to happen. I mean, yeah, I'm very happy about it. I mean, so many factors are involved, but obviously the main reason why we're doing this today is the
It's because
UK.
the UK is gonna be hosting Eurovision 2023. I think we all knew this was gonna happen. Like it was in the talks for so long, but like
Yeah,
I mean, we just found out. I mean, we're a bit late to the news, by the way. I know.
yeah. Yeah, we had to
It's
just take it in and digest it,
yeah,
like sleep
yeah,
on it for a
yeah.
few days
Exactly. Yeah, a few
to see
days.
if it's not a joke. It's actually happening.
It is actually happening. And if you guys don't know, obviously me and Oz do Eurovision reactions. So we are big fans of this contest, but also we are both, well, used to live in the UK and I was born and bred in the UK, but you are currently living in London. So
Yeah,
it's very exciting to the both of us that
yeah,
the UK is actually going to be hosting it because when did we ever think this was going to happen? Definitely
absolutely.
not after last year's performance.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, seriously. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's been such a surprise for me because I think this year has been quite a powerful one, representing so many different genres. But I think Sam Ryder sort of like brought a very memorable trophy, musically and through his talent. Also, he broke the odds and the expectations because a lot of people always assume that UK is going to lose and they're going to be the winner from the bottom. You know, UK's
Hmm.
like has had a very bad reputation on Eurovision for a very long time, and like I'm glad to see how the tables have turned,
Yeah,
and
completely.
yeah, I mean it's a happy moment. Obviously, like Ukraine winning has been a very honoring sort of like, let's say, gesture, um, from the fans and voters. I cannot really unsee the political side of it, but I'm not saying it in a bad way. Um, but the whole country's situation is apparently not eligible to host
Yeah, I
Eurovision.
think we all knew that, to be
Yeah,
quite
and
honest.
I do have a feeling that the UK hosting will also mean that there will be a homage, like sort of like a tribute to Ukraine. I'm sure there's going to be something that's going to be heartwarming. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Oh
It's not
yeah,
just
they
going
will.
to be like, oh, like we were the runner-ups, so we are the winners. We're going to host it. No, I'm sure UK is going to do something that will honor Ukraine at the same time.
Oh, they will definitely. I mean, the UK knows how to host. I know that in general, just not like for Eurovision, although was it 1998 when we last won? So it's been
Exactly.
a while. It's been a while. I
Exactly.
mean, we haven't won, but I think in a lot of people's eyes, we did win with that song with,
Yeah.
like you said, like that performance was incredible. And
Yeah.
like I watched it back again the other day and I was like, okay, no, we did kind of win in the eyes of
Yeah.
was that public vote we won? What was
I
it?
think
It
so.
wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I think we will put on a good show. It's just the question which we're all thinking about is where is it going to be hosted? And I know.
Exactly.
I know there's cities bidding against each other and all this stuff. There's a lot of drama
Yeah.
going on
I
there.
know some are drama actually. The cities are in a
Yeah,
bloodbath against
yeah,
each other. Like it's actually quite funny to read all the
yeah.
statements from city councils. And those who are watching us at the moment, we would also like to see like which cities that you're
You
rooting
think?
for.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
exactly.
Please like leave them in the comment section, and
Hmm.
then we will definitely voice
Yeah,
your voices.
we've already got a lot for Glasgow coming along here. I had a
Yeah.
lot
Yeah.
on my Instagram story when I asked,
Yeah.
but like where do you guys want to see it? Because everyone's asking me this question, and to be quite honest with you, I
Yeah.
would be happy with any of them because I love most of the cities in the UK. I
Yeah.
don't think there's been
Yeah.
any that I've been to that I don't like, and I
Yeah.
think we'll do good no matter what. I mean, obviously we're both from London, so like we have that attachment to us, but I really don't mind. I'd like to explore somewhere else, and
Well,
I've never
absolutely.
like I've never been to Scotland actually, so that would be
Oh,
really
really?
cool if
It's
it
beautiful
was.
there. It's
Yeah,
beautiful there.
and then like funny if it was in Scotland though,
Yeah.
like wouldn't it be like really funny because it wasn't in the Eurovision movie, like it was in Scotland, so Will
Yes.
Ferrell,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
it
Yeah,
wasn't it?
it would be like a Simpsons moment, like
It
they've
would be
predicted it from the
completely.
Netflix movie.
And when we watched that film, we're like, that would never happen, which I think the whole point was it was a joke, like that would never happen. And now it's
Yeah.
actually happening. It's
Yeah.
a bit of a
Well,
shocker to me.
apparently, it's a good joke
It
that we
is.
would love.
Exactly.
So
It's funny.
apparently, I've done some digging, and so Edinburgh. Well, I hope this is correct because
Okay.
Brighton, really. Anyway, so Edinburgh,
Mm.
Brighton, Harrogate, and Birmingham have all hosted Eurovision before. Is that correct?
No. Really?
This is from an article on inews.co.uk.
Wow.
Maybe, well, but UK definitely has hosted before.
Oh yeah.
So let's leave it that way. And London has hosted as well. Am I
Yeah,
wrong?
London has. And so is it Brighton?
So it
Brighton
says in this article, it says Edinburgh, Brighton, Harrogate, and Birmingham have all hosted the Eurovision before too. So this doesn't really seem right to me. I mean, this is a long time ago, apparently,
Yeah,
way before
it was.
our generation.
Oh yeah,
So
definitely. Our generation's never seen the UK do well. So this is the
no,
first time we've even got a normal song, I think, And yeah, we've hosted 8 times.
yeah,
See? 8 times.
yeah. So previous hosts in the shape of London, Brighton, Birmingham, and Edinburgh. Oh well,
Yeah.
I think this is correct. Yeah,
No,
we
I
have
think
hosted
it is. It is. It
Yeah.
is. It is.
So
You're correct.
obviously, like the aim here would be probably choosing a city that never hosted before.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
That would be really cool. Shall we talk about what's your sort of which city you're rooting for?
I mean, I do love Liverpool. It's one of my
Mm.
favorite cities. I had my hen do there, so I have quite an
Okay.
attachment to Liverpool.
The birthplace of Beatles.
Exactly. They're a very music-driven city.
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful, great for the tourists. And I think it's just nice to show the north off. Like the south is shown off all the time. Like give some spotlight to the north,
Yeah.
So I'd be really happy to see it there. But even Manchester's a cool city.
Yeah.
But yeah, like those would that or like Scotland, Glasgow, Edinburgh again. I know that I've never been, but I know how beautiful they are. So I would love to explore somewhere new as well. So I mean, I'm not that mad if it isn't in London. And to be honest, it looks like it's not going to be at this point. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But who knows? I don't know.
Who knows? I mean, obviously Liverpool is the home of Beatles, and like you said, like there's a lot. It's a very musically driven city. Like every corner of that city screams music, and obviously Glasgow is a big sort of like fan favorite at the same time. My heart relies upon and on Manchester. Like I think Manchester is also a very sort of like creative city, and it is quite renowned in that way. Fairly recently, like for the last like 10-15 years, Manchester's artistic scene has been thriving. So like I think hosting Eurovision would be a really nice addition to this thriving status. London's mayor Sadiq Khan actually sort of like recently made an announcement saying that London is home of arts and it would be amazing to host Eurovision, but I think he didn't really elaborated it that much because in London there's already a lot going on, and it's May, like it's spring, and I'm not quite sure if London can sort of like take on such a big burden as it's already a big city that
I mean, I think it would do it. Like, obviously it would survive because we've done the Olympics before, like they've done it before. They can host big events. In fact, out of any city in the world, I think they probably could do it the best, but I just don't know if it's going to show off the UK in what it should be doing. The whole point of Eurovision is bringing new cultures together and different cultures together, and showing off the best of that country while hosting. a contest.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it would be nice to show off more of the UK for the people that don't know a lot about anything but London, because London is like, even over here in the US, everyone's always like only knows about London. They don't know anything about anywhere else. So
yeah, that's why, because it's also a touristic strategy, you know. Everyone knows London, so let's give people something else to talk about when it comes to the UK.
mm-hmm.
So like like Eurovision is a big sort of like extra stream of it's a facilitator of tourism,
yeah,
you know.
oh
So
look, yeah, this one as well, Cardiff would be cool, because that, like, I didn't know it was the land of the song though. That I did not know. That's cool.
well,
That would be a really cool
Dan
city.
Hunter, you are very right, because Grant Tucker, the Welsh culture minister, I think, has said that England has hosted, Scotland has hosted. Surely it's time for the
For
Wales.
Wales.
So
For the Wales.
yeah, that does make sense. No, yeah,
it does. No, 100% does. I think that would be really cool.
yeah,
That would be awesome. Thank you, Dan. But yeah, guys, keep letting us know where you want to have it hosted and why, because obviously the city has to be able to accommodate a lot of people.
Yeah. So following your Instagram story, Noosh, someone may or may have not told me that a very trustworthy person who works for the Moroccan oil has said,
the big
drum roll, has said that the hosting city has actually been confirmed as.
I'll go for
or
it.
Maybe I shouldn't say it.
Oh no!
Would I get in trouble for? I mean, it's not obvious. I don't know this person, and I'm not gonna name names.
Yeah, of course.
But would I jinx anything? Should I keep it to myself?
Maybe you should. I don't know. I think we should.
Know. What do you guys think? Like,
yeah, should
people who are watching us, should I spill the tea, or should I just keep it to myself?
I feel like you guys keep guessing, and then Oz can reveal maybe in a bit.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's been confirmed. Apparently, it's been confirmed.
I didn't know. That's the thing. Like, I'm sure it is confirmed, because the way that everyone's like talking about it, and there's so many news articles coming out like everywhere I look, and so I think that I think you need to tell us at some point.
Sal Brown says, "Save us before hotel prices go up." And yes,
that's actually not a bad.
Yes, all right. This is also going to be our story, Noosh, because if it's not in London, obviously we need to find a way.
We're gonna have to find travel and stuff. And I still can't leave the US, so I'm praying to God that I can leave by next year. If I'm not even Junior Eurovision, because it's in Armenia this year. Oh my God! I just clocked. It's a Junior Eurovision in Armenia.
Yeah,
so I'm Armenian, and then like it's the normal ones in the UK.
I mean, we need to start like a petition for you to have a special visa or something, like a YouTuber visa.
Please let me out.
Okay, so okay,
everyone's saying say it. I think you should.
Okay, I'll say it.
Save us from this misery.
I'll say it. Well, don't judge me if it doesn't turn out that way, but I was also given some clear reasons why this city was chosen, and it really does make sense. So the city apparently that is confirmed to host Eurovision 2023 is Glasgow.
Oh, we're always surprised though.
Glasgow. There are apparently some very contributing factors. That Glasgow recently hosted a very big worldwide event, a climate change COP26, if I'm not wrong. And obviously, all of these cities that are in the run have said that they want to host Eurovision in a bidding. But Glasgow apparently is the only city that can work under such short notice. So this is also, they're also planning a big show there. And it apparently is going to be Glasgow, but don't book your hotels just because I'm saying.
Please, let's.
But start looking, maybe pre-book. You know, like
you can save on an Airbnb.
Yes, save on an Airbnb. Give it like a few weeks, and then like guarantee your slot, and then get the room.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, when's the actual date of it? Does anyone know yet? Is it out? Have they confirmed the actual days? I don't know. I'm going to look it up.
16th of May, I'm going to say. It's
16th?
usually 16th.
Yeah, it's around that time. But when was it on this year? Was it like the 11th or something? No, that's
no.
not.
This year it was actually quite fairly late. 23rd of May, 24th.
No, it was a Monday. Must have been 20th. Anyway, let's look at next year's. I don't know why I'm looking back at this one. I don't know. I don't think they've announced the dates yet. So.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
I think once they announce the host officially, they're probably gonna have the dates. Which does anyone know when they're actually going to announce all this stuff, like officially? They're just gonna do it. It was the 14th.
Probably could be the 13th this year. It was They haven't announced it yet, but probably going to be like 13th, somewhere around 13th, 14th.
Yeah, well, I need to actually start looking then. We need to go. Like it has to happen. Like me and Oz are definitely gonna go next year.
Yeah, we've got a few plans to.
I mean, how could we not? Like, it'd just be ridiculous.
I mean, I tried my best to go to Italy last year, and when I say I tried my best, I actually used every resource that I had. I actually was promised by one delegation that I would be involved. Today I'm spilling the tea.
He is,
and they cancel at the last minute, and I'm like, I'm never gonna name names, but yeah, it was a very big disappointment, because you don't do these kinds of things to YouTubers and say, oh, like, we're gonna get you involved, like you are on us now, and at the last minute, sorry, apparently we cannot accommodate you anymore. So
the Eurovision drums.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a lot of it in the next year, I'm telling you, because like I'm sure there's so much that's gonna come out, because there's a lot of UK Eurovision reactors.
Oh yes, a lot. Like UK-based Eurovision reactors are on the rise. I love seeing like different reactors. So
on
the rise.
So true though.
Oh my god. Well, apparently, yeah. But what would you think about like Glasgow hosting?
No,
I've never been to Glasgow. I've been to Edinburgh.
Neither.
But not to Glasgow.
No, I've not been. As I said, I've never been to Scotland, so this would be my first time. I've heard many good things. Like, isn't like the film Train Spotting? I think it's filmed there. So, or is it Edinburgh? I can't remember. I know Scotland's just so beautiful. Everyone tells me that. So
yeah,
I think visually everyone will be happy with that. Weather obviously is never going to be great, but welcome to the UK. I think that they will do a good job. I don't know enough about Glasgow though to like know what facilities they have. So if there's anyone from Scotland here, please let us know what they'd be good at, because I will be learning for the first time. Literally, it'll be so much fun. It is Glasgow in the movie. Literally, it is Glasgow. So
really?
So if it is, then
it will be.
Then Will Ferrell predicted it.
Yeah, that would be nice, actually, like to sort of like have this sort of like future shadowing situation going on.
That's exactly what you did.
Yeah.
ESC Ellie, tell us what's the situation in Glasgow? Like, what would they be good at, and what are they showcasing? Let's go Manchester.
Yeah.
This is why it's so difficult, because there is genuinely so many great cities in the UK, and
yeah, absolutely.
Whatever happens will happen, and it will be great. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be good. This is the road to ESC 2023. That's
exactly. And this is the official start of this new segment.
Yeah, me and Oz have decided, and we'll get some other Eurovision reactors now here and there, just to like any updates we have about this contest, we will come here and talk about it, because I'm sure there's going to be so much coming out in the next few months. Junior Eurovision hasn't even happened yet, and we're talking about next year's contest. So
absolutely, Junior Eurovision is set to happen in November.
11th of December, I believe. I think.
Oh, really? Last year, I remember reacting to a few videos, like a few performances already in November.
Oh, they'll start coming out in like October. The songs.
Oh yeah, so the agenda starts in October, November.
Okay, yeah. But the actual contest is on the 11th. And did you see Sarah? Oh no, I did see. You did a video for Sarah James. I literally just reacted to Sarah.
Oh my god, seriously? That
So
girl.
good. She's in America's Got Talent. Like, what is going on with these Eurovision stars? They're going global.
I know. I think in the age of communication, now that we've got this access to everything through YouTube and social media, like Eurovision has got a new meaning. Like when I was a kid,
Yeah.
it was just this international song contest, but now we're all involved because we all have a saying. Everyone who uses social media, they have a saying, and it changes things, and I love it in this way.
Yeah, oh, for sure. It was so cool seeing her.
Yeah, it just
Like,
feels
that was
amazing that
amazing.
we're all involved. Like, you guys are watching and you're sharing your opinions with us. We are going crazy over Eurovision, and it all sort of like adds to whatever's going to happen.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
exactly. Oh, so Saul Brown. This is a good point. Okay, so it's apparent they have the Hydro Arena, which I swear this is where the Eurovision film was actually filmed. I believe.
Oh my god, the actual arena from the movie.
Yes,
it looked amazing in the movie. Let's do Glasgow.
That's what I'm saying. So
okay. Oh my god.
So it's been recently done up, so that's good.
Yeah.
I'm not worried really about. I think that arena's going to be so good.
I think the show is going to be spectacular. I mean, here in the UK, showbiz is all about impressing people, and I'm sure whichever city is going to end up hosting, it's going to be one of the best shows that Eurovision ever seen.
Oh yeah, it's going to be so good. And Graham Norton maybe is probably going to do. Oh, that's another thing we need to talk about.
Who's going to host?
Who's going to host? Like
host.
Because
I think you should, Noosh.
Yeah. I'm not that great. I wish I could, but no.
I think can I just say something? I think Eurovision should sort of like start, like EBU should start taking in fans in the process of production a little bit more.
Yeah,
like YouTubers and people who contribute to the social index of social media index of Eurovision. It would be so nice. I mean, not maybe hosting,
oh yeah,
but including fan reactions, fan opinions, and all that as a segment, maybe approaching to Eurovision, because no country has ever done that yet. Like including like fan views and like faces of fans in promo material.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
And there's and the whole, world of Eurovision is mainly about the fans and the whole build up. Like that's like the funnest part.
It would be amazing to find a way to include the fans in the final product, and I think that would also be so original.
Oh, it would definitely.
BBC, I'm looking in your direction.
But ESC Ellie said, Graham, here we go. ESC said, Graham Norton would be amazing, but what about him commentating? That's a good point, because his commentating is one of a kind and we can't have anyone else really. But you know who I feel like who could do it? I'm trying to think. Who's our big like presenters, like Anton Deck?
Yeah, Anton Deck would be nice.
The guy who does X Factor, what's his name? How bad's that? I don't remember. I've been out.
You don't mean Simon Cowell? No,
not Simon Cowell. Oh my god, that guy can't move his face at the moment.
Maybe that's for a good reason. Maybe that would fit.
No, the guy that does X Factor. What is his name? It's gonna annoy me.
Right.
He did. He's done so many shows. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be
Ollie Murs could be nice because he's also a musician.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah. I don't know. Who
Ryland.
Ryland, he does he normally does the semis, doesn't he?
Yeah, right. And he did well last year, like with the BBC shows. For Eurovision, and I think Ryland would be quite.
He's good. He is good. I think he could do a good job.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's going to be very interesting to see that, and it's going to be weird to have them like speak in English without an accent.
I know, right? Mel B could be nice because obviously, like.
Cyber Review. Good point. Oh, whoops, sorry, wrong one. We also need Ukrainian hosts.
Yes.
There should be, I'm pretty sure that they would do this, is they'll have some kind of Ukrainian influence in there. They've got to, because they can't forget that I mean, Kalish Orchestra, that song was incredible. Still, it's one of my favorites, and it always will be. So I do still think Ukraine was the deserved winner, but there needs to be some kind of, you know, integration between the two countries. There will be, and I think it might be interesting to see what they do. Oh my god, imagine if you've got Goe perform or like host. That would be sick.
Yeah, I'm sure there will be a clever way to intertwine Ukraine and UK. I mean, it even sort of like the names rhyme in a way, like Ukraine, UK. Like there are like so many ways to spice it up. And speaking of spice, yes, a Spice Girls tribute would be great. Like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, Melby would be quite nice actually hosting. But also, Lewis said Davina McCall, Emma Willis, Rylan. Yeah. These are really good names.
Yeah.
Jean Johansson, absolutely.
Emma Willis. Davina would do a good job, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, they need to have someone iconic to the UK. I mean, it's going to be more than one person. Like, for sure.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah, let's think about that, because there are a few nice names. You know what I really love?
Scott Mills.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, ESC. Ellie. I keep pressing the wrong one. Sorry, guys. I'm a bit rusty to this YouTube thing. For the last month, I've gone and now forgotten everything.
It's been a while. We went a bit rusty. We've gone a bit rusty. It's been a while.
It has been a while. Eurovision feels like it was like decades ago.
Seriously. I think we've been like creating content all up until May, like continuously. Yeah. And then once it's finished, it just we
all had a post-Eurovision blues for a bit. I definitely did. I was like, what do I do in my life now?
Seriously. Imagine what's going to happen. I mean, let's not think about that already, but imagine what's going to happen next year once we are done with the UK hosting. Like, I'll be so sad.
I would be so... No,
I will need like some continuous after parties to carry on for the next week. So
I'm going to have my UK wedding celebration around that time. So we can, you know, that will be our like cure for that.
Yeah.
But then, sorry, no, you go.
And then we will definitely find a way to sort of like throw a big Eurovision party.
100%.
Either before or after the finals. Like, it will be like,
Well, this one has been doing Eurovision parties in London.
Yes, so I'm kind of like hosting, but like imagine you and me hosting a party.
Yeah, that would be actually
in Glasgow or whichever.
Oh my god, yes! I'm ready.
Once it's confirmed, guys, we will have some news for you.
Oh yeah, no. As I said, we'll keep updating you guys, and we'll keep talking as we go down this journey, because I think we're all really excited. Oh, so this is cool. I need to check this out. Sam Ryder and Kalish Orchestra. That would be really, really... Well, he's going to definitely do something. But I think Kalish Orchestra would be there probably. Yeah, they have to be. I reckon they'll still do that, you know, the following year. The winner will do their song. I think they'll do that with Kalish.
Yeah.
I mean, they'd be stupid not to.
Yeah.
But whoever's organizing the actual program of this, I'm quite jealous.
Seriously, it's a big responsibility.
I want to be involved. I want to be involved.
I think there could be a kind of like a clever mashup between Stefania and like Sam's song.
Oh yeah.
Spaceman. Yeah.
No, that it would be very awesome. But they're doing a song together apparently, so that would be
cool. I think that's to be expected. I mean, that would be absolutely amazing.
Wait, it's not out yet. When's it coming out? Let me see if I can find it. Sam.
Oh yes, it's already been confirmed.
It's like them together.
Yeah. I mean, Sal Brown. No, who is this? Cyber Review says Sam Ryder and Kalish.
Okay, so they don't know when it is, but it's confirmed. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. No, that's exciting. And there's a lot of fun things coming out. Yeah, Eurovision YouTubers host, please. Yeah, I hope so.
There needs to be a way, like they need to find a way to include like us, like fans and stuff like that. That would be so original.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And you guys as well, like comments, videos, reactions all over the place, like a big explosion of Eurovision fans involved in the final product. That'd be amazing.
Oh, it'd be so good. I'm so looking forward to this. It's gonna be so fun. And like just everything coming out, like so many questions, you know. Obviously once we hear the hosting, we'll know way more. Let's get Subwoofer to host. Free bananas.
Free bananas to everyone. Yeah.
Free banana. Oh, that's so funny.
It was a thing in London, free bananas for a while. I don't know if that was a
it?
subwoofer effect. Yeah, throughout June they were giving free bananas to everyone in central
That's
London.
so funny.
I don't know if it's a sexual thing or not, but I don't know.
Well,
Probably.
probably.
Because I'm talking about Soho. It was in Soho.
Yeah.
And
I'm not surprised. This is Soho. This is interesting from Dan. Like in 1998 with the postcards, they went to different cities in the UK. Maybe they should do this again. That would be cool because I think there's so much to show off in the UK. I think they need to do something like that. I mean, do you remember when they did the Olympics? I know it was very London based, but I swear they did some stuff at the beginning that was like the whole country.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but I remember they had a very, very good opening that like I think they just need to, do something like that. And obviously Sam Ryder's song, like it shows off a lot of London and stuff. So there's going to be something in there about London and like the other places, I'm sure too. So yeah, it'll be very interesting. But yeah, I think that was everything. I mean, we're going to come back with more updates, guys. So
absolutely.
This was just our first kind of talk about it because we've been a bit distant, but we'll be a bit more on it now.
Absolutely. I'm really glad that like this sort of like change in plans and like UK's apparently hosting Eurovision next year is a way to start the Eurovision content already in our ends, because like there's a lot to talk about, and I love this hype about like who's gonna host, like which city is bidding what, like what arenas are available, which city has the newest arena, etc., etc. So like I love this hype, and I think we all should make the most of this hype.
Oh, 100%. It's going to be a good ride. Good ride.
Absolutely.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining. As I said, we'll be back soon for another update. But in the meantime, let us know who you think is going to be hosting. And if Oz is right, I'm sure we'll find out very soon about Glasgow hosting. But let's wait and see.
I think once we have a clear sort of like answer to which city is hosting, we need to do another live and talk about that.
We will. Don't worry. The road to ESC 23. That's what
it starts today.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you soon.
Love you all.
Love you. Bye.